Hi folks, it's Mike here, Meteor Golf. In my hand, I have putters. Most of the time, I've got big drivers that hit the ball a mile, okay? And we want to hit them as high and as low and as far as we can. But in fairness, the most important club in the bag are these babies here. And what I'm here to do is I'm gonna talk about the new Ai-ONE putters from Odyssey and the new, what's called the new square to square putters from Odyssey, which are pretty amazing. They're kind of a bit all the rage at the moment because you've got these golf lab putters. Basically, it's called a zero torque putter so that the face stays square through everything. It doesn't want to go left or right, it just wants to stay straight. And also what it is it gets people to putt better, which is the idea for everything, I suppose. So in this, I just want to go through some of the technologies that are behind it and basically, folks, how important putters are, because we can talk about drivers all day and we can talk about how amazing they are and everything, and they are great, and they're great for the old ego. They tickle the ego when you hit a drive, whatever, 250 yards or meters or whatever it is, or a really good one. It's great. But the reason why we're going to talk about these is because it is so important, and in your golf game it's the cheapest club that you will ever buy, because normally it's the club that you will have in your bag for the longest time. I was at a Callaway thing and we went through all the stuff about the new AI and the new square to square, and what I love what Callaway have done at the moment, you've got the Ai-ONE putter, you've got the new square to square. And because I live in Holland and people are normally very tall, they have come back out with the cruiser model, which is longer. It's got a bigger grip, it's longer. And for tall people, these are bloody brilliant. They're amazing because you're not kind of over the ball. So I'll just go through a few little things that's in them. One of the biggest changes in this is that for the last 30 or 40 years, probably 30, 35 years, basically all putters had the same shaft in them. They just had a standard shaft. But the thing is that putter heads have gotten an awful lot heavier over time, which is relatively okay. So what Callaway did is they came out with a stroke lab shaft, which is 90 grams. Most of the shafts on putters were like maybe between 120 and 130 grams. This is 90 grams. So what they did was they made the center of the putter a lot stiffer, which meant that the shaft itself can handle the weight of the head. But what they were able to do then, they were able to take maybe 30 grams of weight and they're able to transfer it to the end of the putter, and they're able to put this weight in the end of the putter, which means that you've got more weight in your hand, which makes it more stable, and the putter feels an awful lot more stable. Doesn't sound very interesting, but it's huge because it means that the shaft itself is stiffer. There's more weight in your hand, which means that there's less movement, and it just makes it a lot more stable. Also, which is amazing, some of the figures that I've seen about this whole AI insert is phenomenal. Odyssey about 25, or geez, nearly in 2001, 2002, came out with the white hot insert, right? And the white hot insert, they were able to take about 70 or 80 grams from the head of the putter, and they were able to put like an insert in there which weighed somewhere between 9 and 12 grams. So they're able to take a huge amount of weight and disperse it within the putter head itself to make things more stable. So that's brilliant. But then they have their own supercomputer, and what they did was they were able to put all the parameters where people hit the face of the club, they hit it in different places because nobody just hits it in the middle. And what they were able to do was they were able to bring the dispersion in on off-center hits by 20%, which is huge. So it meant that putts that were a little bit off on maybe 20, say 12 or 14 meter putts, longer putts. So when you're in 3-putt territory, you're able to kind of, if you don't, because you're thinking about what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do this, or shit, what did he say the last time? And I'd missed the last one or whatever. So what it was able to do, it brought the dispersion in on off-center hits by 20%. And they showed this amazing thing with Jon Rahm. He had in 2021 or 2022, he 22 or 27 3-putts in the season. And since he started using this, the A1 model that he used, I think it's the Rossi version, it went from 27 3-putts to 12 on long, because it gave him more confidence. So his 3-putts came down by a huge amount, and it saved him $2.5 million in one season. And it also works in the ones, because normally with a lot of people, we leave them a little bit short on 3-putts. Do you know what I mean? On longer putts. And then what happens the next one, you're gonna hit it too hard. And so again, it goes too far. And what they've been able to do with this, it's brought it all in, which is huge. So this kind of technology in putters is amazing for people. And it's amazing for just normal people. And it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter what type of a driver you buy. If you want to buy any sort of a premium driver, you're looking between starting nearly 500, between 450 and 500 euros for a really good driver, going up to now 700 euros. Whereas this is the AI Smoke, and this is the new square to square one. So the whole thing about square to square, the balance of it, it's toe up. Normally with, if I show you, so this is a toe hang putter, right? So if I put it here, it's a toe hang putter. It's a beautiful one. It's from Wilson, but it's a beautiful putter. It's real old school, but if you look at it, it's toe hang, right? With this, if you put it up, look, you put it up, the toe doesn't go down, the toe comes up. So it's got zero torque. So it's extremely stable, okay? It works very, very well. You've got the Stroke Lab, you've got the AI insert in here, you've got the Stroke Lab shaft on here, you've got weight in your hand, and what it does is, it does not want to move in an arc, or it doesn't want to move at all. It just wants to stay straight, which can be huge for people. And on tour, if you look at what's happening on tour, this type of putter has become really, really popular, especially for people who have the dreaded yips. And with the AI technology in the insert for off-center hits, with the stability of the putter that's here, with all the alignment details with the putter grip, with the weight in your hands, with the shaft, how it's designed, everything just works. An awful lot of people, they try and hide technology. But here you can see, and especially in a blade putter from the AI Smoke, you can see the insert, how it works in the putter. Say the Odyssey number 7 from the mallet putters, in here they show you how it works. So it's actually all there in front of you. It's a small thing, but I think it's very well done. It's very smart. So having an insert that's gone through an AI computer, and that they're able to put all the little parameters in there, and it helps you to roll the ball straighter and be more online, I think is tremendous. What I gotta say to you folks is, if you want to get a putter, you gotta have a look at something. Everybody goes mad about different ones, and everybody is different, okay? So what I like and what somebody else likes and what everybody, it doesn't, do you know what I mean? I've never told somebody to buy a putter, okay? You have to find out for yourself. But if you're gonna go and get a putter, try not to look at the price, because it's gonna be the cheapest thing you're gonna put in your bag, but also try different types, and there are plenty of them out there. And the whole thing, what I like about Odyssey is 50% of all the putters that are played on tour are Odyssey. They've got 50% of all the putters in the hands of all the professionals on the tour are Odyssey. that says an awful lot. That says an awful lot. So if you're going out looking for a putter, have a look at a couple of different ones, because there are lots of options for small guys like me, for tall guys, for everybody. It's very interesting, and there's an awful lot more technology in such a small thing than what there used to be. As well, folks, what's amazing about the price of these is that you're looking at the cruiser, and the normal Ai-ONE, say this is the number 7, is their $299, and the new square to square and the cruiser putters are $349, so they're €350, which compared to a driver is nothing. And what you'll get out of it is so much more. Give it a go, folks. Try it out, but don't be afraid. Take care.